Hey everybody, it's Amy from foodiefoodster.com and thefoodiefoodster.com. In case that sounds a little bit confusing, you should know that we are starting an experiment and we're calling it Weebly versus WordPress. And basically we started Foodie Foodster on Weebly, which is a super easy drag and drop website and blog builder, which is so easy to use and really great. Unfortunately, over the last 3 months, what we've noticed is we're hitting a ceiling of sorts between 600 and 1,000 page views per day across all of our websites with Weebly, which we have 3. One of these websites pays quite a lot of money to Google AdWords for advertising, and so something just isn't quite right to us. And so we chose the Foodie Foodster website to do an experiment of Weebly versus WordPress. What we have found so far is that the page views as of last week, the new website being around 1 week and having 11 posts transferred over, was getting approximately 50% of the page views per post that the Weebly site was getting, which the Weebly site is indexed and ranked by Google. Has been around for 3 months. The WordPress site had none of that. No SEO, no ranking with Google, no indexing with Google. And so those findings were pretty significant to us. And so here we are continuing on our Weebly versus WordPress journey. And what we want to talk to you about today is the Weebly and WordPress SEO differences. So here what I have pulled up already is a post that we transferred last week, garlic dipping oil 5 ways. This is right now in the Weebly interface, and you can see that these are the SEO options here in Weebly. This is drag and drop, just building the site. And then when you click on post options, you've got a couple things here. If you click on advanced, this is the SEO for Weebly. So we are able to edit the permalink, we're able to give it a post title, and we're able to give it a post description. So this is the focus keyword for this post. This would be the meta description of this post. So we've been kind of trucking along using the Weebly SEO, and once we switched over to WordPress, we noticed some things that were pretty life-changing. So let's go over to the WordPress site. Okay, this is the back end of the Foodie Foodster, and you can see that it definitely looks different than Weebly, but the most amazing thing is here at the bottom. We've installed a plugin called WordPress SEO by Yoast, and basically this gives us some really good analysis and tools to use for getting our search engine optimization up with Google. So what we can see is that we're able to choose a focus keyword. We chose garlic dipping oil 5 ways. We're able to add a meta description, but that's not all. This plugin actually analyzes our content, our focus keyword, our meta description, the page URL, the content, and the article heading to make sure that they all match up with our focus keyword. This is something that does not happen with the Weebly site. As you can see, you're just kind of on your own with this. So what we've done is we've chosen our focus keyword, we have chosen the meta description, and what you can see is that if we start deleting some of the focus keyword out of the meta description, this changes to no, where we needed to say yes. And so I realized after using this plugin that on the Weebly post, I actually don't have the keyword written properly into the SEO post description. You can see I've used garlic dipping oil, but the focus keyword is garlic dipping oil 5 ways. So going back here, you can see that I used it properly and I got a yes for meta description. The next thing that's most impressive is the page analysis. When I transferred over these posts and checked the page analysis on this, I got a lot of red flags that I wasn't using the keyword in the content enough. There wasn't enough outbound links. The keyword did not appear in the permalink. The keyword density was low. So there was a lot of red flags that I was able to go through the list and correct using this WordPress SEO by Yoast plugin. So I find that really interesting. This is the most helpful tool ever. Let me just show you what this means. We here have done an organic search for garlic dipping oil 5 ways. And what we see come up first is Food Gawker. Then we just keep looking down. We can see the Foodie Foodster. Then we can see Foodie Foodster. Let me just say this. This is the Weebly site. Okay, this is the WordPress site. Already, after a couple of days, the WordPress site has higher ranking on Google than the Weebly site. That's interesting. It's obviously not on different pages. It's like one after the other, so not a big deal for this specific post. But other posts, it might be a big deal. I find it surprising that the WordPress site has higher ranking than the Weebly site. And then also interesting is that our post on Food Gawker has the highest ranking. So I guess that's a lesson in why it's always important to submit your recipes to food sharing sites. So that's my report for this week. I hope that you found that interesting. It looks like WordPress is going to win, but I'm going to keep going through this week by week and really seeing exactly what's going on.